Michael pushed the rusty cart slowly through the brightly lit aisles of the grocery store, his daughter resting quietly on his shoulders, her small hands clutching his worn-out beanie as she looked around with innocent curiosity. Michael's heart was heavy because he knew he had only $1 in his pocket, and with that he could barely afford a small carton of milk. The shelves around him overflowed with abundant cereal boxes stacked high, fresh bread lined neatly, fruits glowing with vibrant colors. Yet to Michael all of it was like a distant dream, something unreachable, like a star beyond the clouds. He walked past the bakery section, inhaling the warm smell of bread and pastries. His stomach growled softly, but he kept walking, reminding himself that tonight was not about him, it was about his little girl who deserved more than hunger and despair. He remembered the times when life was different, when he had a steady job, a warm home, and laughter-filled evenings, but those days felt like lifetime ago. Ever since his wife passed away, he had struggled to keep everything together. Bills piled up, rent notices came regularly, and finally the day came when his landlord gave him no more chances, forcing him out. Now he lived in a small shelter room with his daughter, each day trying to make ends meet with whatever little work he could find. Michael picked up the small carton of milk, feeling its cool weight in his hand. His chest tightened, knowing that this was all he could buy. His daughter's favorite snack cookies lay just a few feet away, but he forced himself to turn away. He placed the carton into the cart and whispered softly to his daughter, "We will have something better one day, I promise." The little girl leaned forward and kissed his cheek as though she believed every word her father said. Her trust was pure and unconditional, something that gave Michael the strength to keep going even when he wanted to collapse. He rolled the cart toward the checkout line, standing behind people whose baskets overflowed with groceries, toys, and treats. He tried to avoid the glances of others, but inside he felt a sting of shame, like a scar that never healed. At the counter, Michael handed over his $1 to the cashier. The young woman gave him a brief sympathetic smile but said nothing. She rang up the milk and placed it into a thin plastic bag. Michael thanked her quietly and turned away, holding his daughter's legs gently to keep her steady on his shoulders. As he walked out of the store, the cold evening air greeted him, tiny snowflakes falling like fragments of hope from the sky. His daughter giggled as the flakes landed on her cheeks. She reached out her little hands to catch them, her laughter echoing softly in the night. Michael smiled faintly, though inside he was crumbling. In that same grocery store, a well-dressed man had been observing Michael. He had noticed the man's ragged coat, the way he counted coins carefully, the look of silent defeat in his eyes. This man was the CEO of a